Hello, this is Corey on Red, your helpful neighborhood blogging, educational, editorial calendar giving guy. Just wanted to take a moment to walk you through the editorial calendar. As we discussed in the blogging class this week, this is a tool to plan out blogs and social media posts ahead of time, to go from the process of learning what your audience is interested in and doing research there, to coming up with a list of topics. And then once you have a list of topics that'll reach your market, planning them out and figuring out when you want to have those on your blog. So in the first worksheet here, and I should mention that within an Excel spreadsheet, there are individual sheets. So you'll see one that says instructions and references, idea tracker, editorial calendar, etc. Within the instructions, please read through those because each of those lines has a set of instructions that'll tell you more about what this template file is meant to do and how to use it. But let me walk you through where I get started, which is the idea tracker. The idea tracker is meant as a place to come up with brainstorm topics related to your business, your market, and fill them out here. And I will show you with one in progress. This is the idea tracker for batteriesforless.com, where we've gone through and picked out different topics like how to save a wet cell phone, or the best cell phones for seniors, or I think we mentioned it in the class, can I store a cell phone battery in the freezer? No. The goal for this is to have as many different ideas as you can come up with through your social research and what you think is important to your market. Don't hold anything back. And then the next step is to take one of those and include comments for what you would like to write about, as well as any particular references that might be useful to help write the blog or should be cited in the blog. So in this case, this is about the exciting, sexy topic of batteries charging. So we can see that my note is dendrites reduce the ability of lithium-ion batteries to charge, essentially microscopic crystals that reduce efficiency. Do more research on scientific approach to reducing dendrite problems. So I'm going to do some research on that and write a blog. So when I go to write a blog, I want as many different options here that leave me breadcrumbs for what I might do. So comments about how I'm going to write that or any particular approach, as well as all references. Next, let's look at the editorial calendar line. The editorial calendar is meant to guide your decision about when you should release different blog topics or when you should write different blogs. So for example, you'll see in December that December 26th is the birthday of Martin Cooper, who invented the cell phone. So for batteriesforless.com, that's very appropriate. So we have that on the calendar because we might want to wish him a birthday wish in social media or actually write a blog about him. So we did that this year and made sure we released that on his birthday. Again, anytime that you can come up with an idea that if you have a back to school special or there are things about different holidays. And there's also a mention in the instruction tab about using Wikipedia for awareness days. Maybe there are awareness days, weeks, months, years that are appropriate to your business, and you could release a blog that ties into those. Next, this is the hard part, planning out exactly what you're going to do. So for example, a blog post, and when you're going to do it. So when is the publish date? When is the blog actually due? Is it in progress? Any other details about the blog that can help you with your marketing. So category, if you have a target market, if there's a call to action, if there's something you actually want people to do from the blog, like go to sign up on a newsletter or download some kind of irresistible offer. Any keywords that might be important for SEO, and images and assets. So what are the images that you are going to want to include? And you can either put them directly into the spreadsheet here by copying and pasting them, or you can just make a note saying we're doing something about Martin Cooper for his birthday, the inventor of the cell phone, so we want to include a picture of Martin Cooper. Any reference URLs and any additional comments about the topic of the blog or how you might want that released in social media. Please note that when you look at planning your content for your website, it doesn't have to be a blog post. It could be an email. It could be a press release. You could create an infographic. You could create a white paper or a case study. There's many options for you as a business owner what you actually want the content to be. Because this last class was about blogging, and I know that the easiest thing for most people is creating a blog post. Next, we have the social media calendar. This is set up specifically to give you a guide week by week in the month for other social marketing you might be doing. So for example, you could say that you're going to work on some outreach forum commenting, or do Facebook posts, or a YouTube video, or Pinterest, Twitter, etc. This may be a little bit overwhelming for some to try to really map out your plans for social media ahead of time, but also if you spend a little time doing that, I've found it really does save you some time and energy, because it's clear and you know, okay, for this week we need to put a couple Twitter posts, tweets out related to a blog that might be published. Finally, there's a tab for top blogs and forums. This is where, as you're collecting blogs and forums and things that relate to your business, and ones that you think you might have a chance for a guest blog post, for example, that you'll be adding them here. So this is your spreadsheet to work with and do with as you need. If you need any kind of training or help there, I'd be more than happy to help. Just give me a call. 530-272-8602. And I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Have a great day, and happy blogging.